Hi everyone, this is Yana, and today I'm sharing a holiday card as a part of a Hero Arts holiday blog hop. For the blog hop, please go to my blog by following the link you see on the screen. I'm going to be using a few supplies from Hero Arts to create my card. First, I have the pen and ink Christmas tree, and I plan to combine it with the sentiment from the Merry Christmas Messages set. I want to use the May the beauty of the season bring you joy sentiment. I think it's going to work well with the beautiful Christmas tree image. Now, instead of making this a regular card, I'm going to make a clear base card. Hero Arts has these acetate folded cards, and I'm going to use one for my card base today just to create something out of the ordinary. Now, I also have a panel made out of black Hero Arts layering paper, and I will be doing my stamping and heat embossing on this panel today, and also a white panel for my greeting for the inside of the card. I'm going to begin working by prepping my black panel for heat embossing. I'm going to heat emboss the Christmas tree image, and I'll use gold embossing powder for that. I'm rubbing my anti-static powder pouch onto my panel, and I'm covering it with tiny powder particles that are going to prevent embossing powder from sticking to the areas that it's not supposed to stick to. This really helps to keep your heat embossing nice and clean. I'm then going to use clear sticky ink to stamp the Christmas tree. You can use pigment ink for this or any other kind of ink that takes a lot of time to dry. I'm going to stamp my tree right in the center of my panel. It looks very beautiful. I love that it's not a solid shape. It looks almost like it has been drawn by hand, very, very pretty. I'm going to use gold embossing powder from Hero Arts, and we'll heat set this image until the powder melts. Next, I'm going to stamp my sentiment using the Hero Arts Unicorn White ink. It's a slow-drying pigment ink that works beautifully on dark surfaces. It's not going to look absolutely white, but very close to it. If you want to have a truly white color, I suggest using white embossing powder. Now, I didn't want to do any additional embossing, so I used the white ink instead. You do have to remember that this ink takes some time to dry, so be careful not to smear it by accident. You can use your heat tool to help it dry faster if you like. While my sentiment is drying, I'm going to go back to my Christmas tree and decorate it a bit. Hero Arts has many beautiful self-adhesive gems and pearls, and I like to use these as small embellishments on my projects. I'm going to use a few of the clear, smooth, round gems as well as a few red gems to create ornaments for my tree. Just like decorating a real tree, I'm going to start with larger ornaments or gems at the bottom of the tree, and we'll move on to smaller ones closer to the top. There are a few sizes of gems and pearls in each packaging, so that makes it really easy to create these fake Christmas tree ornaments on a card. Now, these gems are all connected on a sheet, and you have to cut them apart before putting them onto your project. You can use a craft knife for this, or what I like to do is to cut the adhesive and the backing sheet with my scissors. You can place your ornaments randomly on a tree like I have here, or you can create a fake Christmas lights garland there. Just place your ornaments in half circles going from one side of the tree to the other, and you can use other colors of gems for this like green and blue, pink and purple. There are really lots of options when it comes to decorating a Christmas tree. I'm going to adhere my front panel to a card base. Like I said before, I'm going to use clear acetate cards from Hero Arts today. These are made from thick plastic, and they will not bend even if you make a super heavy card with lots of layers and embellishments. These are nice and thick. The only downside to these clear cards is that they tend to pick up animal fur really easy. So if you have a cat or a dog at home, make sure not to let them near your clear cards. Otherwise, you'll end up having a lot of animal fur where it's not supposed to be. I have 2 black cats at home, so I know from personal experience. Now, to adhere my black panel to my clear card, I'm going to use foam squares. Since my design is flat, I want to add some dimension, so I'm going to use foam adhesive. You can use regular tape if you like. Now, because this is a clear card, this adhesive is going to be visible on the other side. So I need to cover it up with something. That's why I have that additional white panel that I showed you at the beginning of my video. I'm going to adhere it from the inside of my card exactly over the front panel using just regular tape. I'm not adding any more foam adhesive. If I add any to the inside, the card won't close properly. So here's what my finished card looks like. The design is very simple, and this should make it really easy to mass produce in case you need to. If you want to make a few cards like this, you can make each slightly different by using different colors of gems or maybe using silver embossing powder instead of gold. You can also add identical panels to the back of the card and maybe continue your stamping there by adding a stamped tree with a reindeer and maybe an additional sentiment. There are really lots of options, and I encourage you to experiment and see which ones work best for you. Thanks for watching this video. You can find the list of supplies to create this card in the video description and also on my blog. If you're looking for more videos using products from Hero Arts, be sure to check out the link you see on the screen. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click the thumbs up button. Thanks! And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I have new videos coming out every week. Thanks and bye!